Hey, what's going on? This is your boy again, KQKC. I didn't know Junior the Truth was coming on since it was a holiday, so I jumped off, and now I'm jumping right back into the pot, baby. Now I can be able to give you a full hour of my somewhat expertise on the current state of boxing. First of all, I want to say happy holidays to everyone. And also, I want to give a shout out to the LDBC and happy holidays to those brothers. Okay? Now, first of all, shout out Big Facts. What's up, family, again? No filter, Tony Boxing. What's going on, brother? Now, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And also hit the icon bell. You get all the notifications every time I crank it up. That's right. Now, are y'all in the holiday spirit? I hope you all get what you need or want for the holidays or for Christmas. So, I'm just going to jump right into it. I want to cover various subjects. Okay. Now, I already kind of touched down on a few things. First of all, we're going to go from the least to the best. So, Adrian Broner, AB, the motherfucking can man. Now, do you think, or do I believe, like many people think, that this is a coming out party for Adrian Broner? That he actually will let his hands go this fight? Now, how true that is remains to be seen, because every coach he had in his corner, every spit bucket man he had in his corner, every cut man he had in his corner, begged him to let his hands go. But, as I mentioned to a lot of players out there, look here, player, Adrian Broner, when you throwing a combination at him, he freezes up. Now, that's not a good thing, and it's not a bad thing, but it's a habit that needs to be corrected, because you're supposed to punch with a fighter. You don't supposed to wait. You take your turn, I take my turn. You take your turn, I take my turn. No, let's not play that game, all right? When it's time to let your hands go, you let your hands go. You know why? Because they count. All right? They count. Sometimes they count when you don't even make contact. We know that. We know how the judges are. We seen that this past weekend. And I will reiterate again on that. I know I said I wouldn't, but I will. Now, it's early, so the festivities, y'all got time. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Adrian Broner, if he have an ounce, just a little bit ounce of talent left, he better bring it. And he better bring it well. Now, why is Al Heyman still got this nigga hanging around? I don't get that shit, you know? I just don't get it, you know? Marco got him stuck like that. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Johnny? What it is? Good, KQKC. Hey, I'm glad y'all here. I gotta see it, but it's gonna do it. It's gonna be now. Plus Pack calling you out as a tune-up. Hey, you know what? Marcos Madonna, Big Facts. You kind of hit it on the head, but sometimes, like I always tell Ashley Corn, great minds think alike, because I'm telling you, Marcos Madonna took That boy sold from him. He took his talent from him. He took his showboat from him. Have you noticed after each and every fight since the Marcos Madonna debacle or ass kicking or whatever you want to call it, he hasn't been out there showboating, you know? No, he hasn't. He been in like a motherfucking trance. He won't let his hands go, you know? He tries at the end, you know? And he can weld on body shots if he use it. He can work behind that jab. Listen, the best fight I seen, and I mean this too, the best fight I seen Adrian Broner fight was with DeMarco. I mean, he fought his ass off. Now, Emmanuel Taylor, that was a pretty good fight too. He didn't try to act like Floyd. He didn't try to fight off the rope like Floyd. He didn't even try to mimic Floyd. He stood his ground and they boxed. You know, they put up their guards, they went head to head and they slugged. And he let off a combination in the 12th round and knocked Taylor down. Yeah, and he won. See, fighters got to understand, everybody can't be Floyd Mayweather. Everybody can't adopt what Floyd can do. I mean, you can adopt it, but that doesn't mean it's going to be effective like Floyd does. Like I keep telling all my subscribers, listeners, viewers, my partners, my players from the Himalayas. Listen, I'm going to tell you this. You can mimic anybody, okay? Floyd, do the shoulder roll. Everybody say, oh, Floyd. Oh, that's Floyd's shoulder roll. No, that's not Floyd's shoulder roll. Floyd copied that shoulder roll, but he perfected that shoulder roll. And he did a damn good job at it. You know, you never could get a clean shot on Floyd. I ain't saying he rolled with the punches because he doesn't. It's just that you can't get a clean shot on him. That's all, because he got great defensive skills. Yeah, don't get me wrong now. He's still an asshole outside the ring. But inside the ring, Floyd was my idol. He was the man. He was the man to beat. Like I try to tell everyone. Floyd didn't sell all those seats because people loved him, because people thought he was just so special. They did it because they hated him. They wanted him to lose. But in the process, they didn't think, wait a minute, we making this motherfucker relevant. We just made this motherfucker pay-per-view king. Now, look at him. You can't tell him shit. He won't even take his best fighter out there and let him fight at least 3 times a year. He's young. He's hungry. Just like Earl Spence was. Earl Spence was young. He was hungry. He knocked the shit out of Adrian Broner in sparring. That's what they say, but we know it happened. That's why he never want to face Earl Spence in the ring. Now, let's flip that coin to the other side, to Mr. Manny Pacquiao. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I seen Manny Pacquiao. I seen him working out. And I'm going to tell you something. Manny Pacquiao looked good. He looked like the old Manny Pacquiao before he started hitting them steroids. Yes, I said it. And yes, it is true. Your religion will say shit about no needles. That's you saying that. His head was bigger than my woman's ass. So don't give me that shit. But now he off of that shit. Maybe he's seen a revelation or something like that. You know, maybe Al Heyman had a stern talk with the motherfucker. Say, look, you're gonna have to stop that shit. You know, and you know what I'm talking about. All right. You know, Al Heyman got a way to talk to a motherfucker to make a motherfucker feel small. So it is what it is. No filter Tony Boxer. I think he did better in the last fight against Vargas. I hate it when he tried to shoulder roll. Oh, yes. You know, I hate when he tried to do everything Floyd does. He know damn well he can't fight off the ropes like Floyd. Like when Floyd fought Marcos Madonna, okay? You know how he was bouncing them shots off of Floyd's head, you know. See, that's why everybody thought Floyd won. I mean, lost. Because he was throwing the most obvious and most clear shots and punches. But people weren't realizing every time he was throwing them, Floyd was sticking the jab inside his midsection. He kept on going down to the body. Keith Thurman did that a couple of times on Sean Porter. Then Floyd started finding his rhythm. You know, Floyd already had him figured out. But I think Floyd was trying to drown him, you know, because he did get tired. Then Floyd started working that combination. See, it wasn't no robbery on that fight. No, it wasn't. Floyd won it. Or it could have been a draw. But he was sticking. You know how Floyd, when he start off first round, second round, he always go to the midsection. And Floyd have a way. He have a way where he faces his opponent, but he's not on a straight line. He turn and give you that shoulder, and his head is facing your shoulder, your top of your shoulder. You see what I'm saying? So he's not fully facing you, not even halfway. So if you swing, you hitting him behind the head. You see what I'm saying? That's how Floyd, you know, get himself breather. He's a veteran. You know, you get tangled up, he gonna cuff your nose and mouth so you can't breathe. Then when the referee comes, he let it go. And that takes a lot of wind out of you. He's a clever fighter. It's no doubt about that. See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. He can show his fighters right now, the one motherfuckers that's sitting around admiring him and playing checkers, some of them techniques, some elderly techniques, you know, some of them veteran techniques that they can use against their opponent. Defense first, offense second. Remember, the referee said, protect yourself at all motherfucking time. And Ortiz didn't do that, so he got cracked. Some people say, oh, that was a dirty shot. That was dirty. No, it wasn't dirty. It might have been a little bit, but it was legal. Boxing is protect yourself at all times. He gave that instruction in the dressing room and in the ring. Now, these fighters today versus the fighters in the past, who do you prefer? Oh shit, Merry Christmas. Okay, happy holidays. Salute to the chat. Hey, salute to you, my brother. That's right. Merry Christmas, KQKC. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas to you, old shit. Yes, sir. I'm glad you're in the house, my brother. But hey, I prefer both. And that's a funny answer, ain't it? Who do you prefer, the past or the present fighters? You know what? I prefer both. The past, because of the passion they had for boxing, the respect they had for boxing, to do what's right in boxing, not overthink when you're in the ring in boxing. We're not saying slug it out, beat each other brains out, just go in the middle of the round and just middle of the ring and just swing. No. That's what I like about the new boxing. Why? Because you're thinking. You're using your brain beside getting a glove aside of it. You're using your ring IQ. Which one got the best IQ? See, it's not a team sport. It's an individual sport. That's what I like. That's the new age I like. I like that strategy. I like being inches away from my opponent and make sure I got my defense tight, like Tony Harrison. Charlo could not get under that motherfucking jab. He tried, but he couldn't. So what did he do? He tried to rush the big shots. Never, ever go for the knockout. Let it come to you. You see an opening? Try it. But try it with cautious. That's some boxing shit for your ass. That's what I'm talking about. Boxing been around 4 years. When I take the old versus the new, I take both. I take the relentless, the courage from the past versus the strategy, the great technical skill set of today's fighters. We always compare the past versus today. There's no comparison. Each time a generation goes by, boxing changes. Manny Pacquiao is the last of his kind in this generation. Yes, that's it. He looked pretty good. You'd be surprised when you get off that shit how well you remember how you used to do. Because that shit would zip your brain. It would make you aggressive. It would make you dangerous. It would make you violent. And it fuck up your skin. So, when I take old versus new, yes, some people, that's a tough question. Some people say, no, I take the old. Because the old, they worry about legacy. They don't worry about the money. The new, they worry about money and fuck the legacy. See, they just like a friend of mine. He believed in living for today and not for tomorrow. He believed in spending all his money today and don't worry about tomorrow. Because he loved to say this shit. I can't take it with me. Yeah, but you can leave it to somebody. You don't want to be rich, do you? You want to have wealth. It's a difference. And you know what? Just for a minute, I thought Floyd thought like that. Just for a minute. I thought he wanted to create wealth. He always hollered, my billionaire friends. Your billionaire friends is laughing at your ass behind closed doors. This little pinochle hair nigga got his little piece of change from knocking a nigga side his head. And he think he can roll with us? Come on. You know that what they saying. I don't give a shit how much money a Hispanic or a black man has. He still won't be accepted. That's the truth. What's up, Tony Bang? Merry Christmas to you, my brother. Welcome to the chat. Hit that like button if anybody forgot. What's up, Brandy? Excuse me. The past. Lots of fighting didn't happen in the 2000s. No filter, Tony Boston. No era like the 70s for the heavyweights. Bingo, you right. The heavyweights was racking the 70s. It was 10 or 70s up. I mean, we talking about Holyfield. We talking about Tyson. You know, Riddick Bowe. I mean, hell, even Buster Douglas. That motherfucker came out of nowhere. Lennox Lewis. Yes, the heavyweight division is back. Is it bad? Is it better than ever? Not necessarily. You know why? It's a new generation. First thing come out of Mr. Joshua mouth is he can't have 50-50. Okay, if he can't have 50-50, then what about your legacy then? I thought you was worried about your legacy. That's why you want the WBC belt. Isn't that what you told the UK people, the United States people, First Take people, your promoter? Your promoter even said that. But hey, I don't see nothing like that happening. I see a scared motherfucker. They're using every excuse in the book to dodge him. Do you have the nerve to say it on national TV in the UK, O2 Arena, while you was commentating that Deontay Wilder trying to freeze your ass out? Motherfucker, please, player. Come on now. Deontay Wilder, come on, player. This ain't his first motherfucking rodeo. Man, he rolled y'all asses once already. And he through with you. Unless you come correct. That's what it is. You're running from Ortiz. But no, Ortiz an old man, right? But go in there and fight that old man. Fight that old man. Show that old man that he need to retire. Go retire that old man. He had box rings and circles around your punk ass. It's just something about Anthony Joshua. Just rub me the wrong motherfucking way. I don't know. He's a good boxer. He does things sometimes the right way. But he's an asshole at the same time. You don't apologize to another fighter because you ain't going to fight him. Say, motherfucker, you wait your turn. I'm next. I'm king of the throne. I call the shots. I'm the ace side. You can huff and puff. You ain't gonna fucking blow this house down. But see, he ain't gonna say that though. Let's not forget now, he's not cut from this cloth. You feel me? You feel me? Like my man Junior Troop would say. Huh? That's right. He ain't gonna do that shit. Because he's not cut from that cloth. That same cloth that Deontay Wilder's cut from. That same cloth that Mike Tyson's cut from. That same cloth that Muhammad Ali created. That's what I'm talking about. He ain't gonna do that. No, sir. Fighters today, they don't worry about legacy. They worry about money. They worry about the Floyd Mayweather syndrome. Oh yes, Floyd left a bad taste in every motherfucker that love boxing and who box in their mouth. It's the taste of money. He changed his name from Pretty Boy to Money Mayweather. Big mistake. Big ego. But as I tell everybody, be careful. Be careful. You can be here today and definitely gone tomorrow. I know that to be true. I do. So, anyway, AB will not let his hands go. I know he won't. He won't let that hand go. I know that. Sweet son. Yeah. So I was doing personally, I love the legacy chasing fighters. They are who will remember fondly. Chasing fighters. Yeah, you know, you got a lot of fighters that they can't help but to come forward. That's their MO. That's their fighting style. That's what they do. They come forward. Now, Earl Spence, he's a come forward fighter. But you got to do more than come forward. See, you gotta work behind that jab. That's what you got to do. Work behind that jab. That's what I tell everyone that love boxing, watch boxing, period. That jab is your key to success. That's the only thing. That jab is the key to your success. Sure, Deontay Wilder got a big, powerful right hand, but if he don't set it up with a jab, it's useless. They see it coming. And then what happened to Tyson Fury and him when they fought? Now, Tyson Fury got caught slipping in the 12th round. He got caught slipping bad. So bad that he was out for a minute. So, yes, everything works off the jab. And yes, I like that ring generalship. Some people call it running. Well, no. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. They call it running when black men do it. But when white men do it, they call it a boxer. They call it he's a great boxer. He boxing his ass off. He's shaking and moving. He's doing this and that. Well, what happened? Well, I thought y'all said that's running. But think about it. The fighter they talking about, is he black or white? Or like Jim Lampley say, well, he's Argentina. You know, they build up Chocolito, knocked out. They build up Triple G, lost. You know, anymore, Jim? Oops, I'm sorry. Y'all not in business no more for boxing. May you rest in motherfucking peace. But you talked about Floyd. You talked about every fighter that left your network. Now, are you gonna talk about yourself? No, you're not. And I really believe we ain't gonna hear the last of your punk ass. It is what it is. So, let me see what Snoring Man said. person. I love the legacy. Okay, I've read that. Okay. Question: how is he and the Dylan White and Derek Chisora fight too, but wasn't at the Wilder and Fury fight for a world title? That shit doesn't make sense. Corlab. I never understood how you can run for a man, run from a man in a closed off ring, and he's running, and you got 36 minutes to catch that man. Yeah, you're right. Now, sweet science. Yes, you got. Okay, let's take Ariland Lara for 1 second. Okay, we all know they say he gets on this glider, you know, pretty much ring generalship. Okay, but I don't care how much shape you're in, you're not going to do that for 12 rounds. It's just impossible. You have to be in hella fine shape. You have to be in training camp doing nothing but just working on your breathing and legs. Now, I'm not saying you don't have no strength. You're not a live fighter at the 12th round. I'm not saying that. But sooner or later, you're going to have to engage. You can't run around by going around and around and around. You're gonna have to engage, sit down on your punches, work behind your jab, slow him down. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Yeah, it was something else I wanted to comment on. That someone said something. Oh, question. How is it that Dylan White and Derek Chisora fight rematch, but wasn't at the Wilder and Fury fight for a world title shot? I don't know. It's called politics. It's called the Eddie Hearn syndrome. It's called Eddie Hearn is jealous that he's not getting a piece of or a slice of that pie. That's what it's about. Showtime took that motherfucker from there. That's right. And on top of that, everybody been telling him go to hell. So now he talking about going back home. So hey, it is what it is. I mean, Adrian Broner, things are just not right in boxing, man. It can be better. We can be the voice of the people. We already got a people's champ. He ain't changed his stance. He mean what he said. And he gonna say what he means. That's right. So, but anyway, let me move on. Okay? Now, I'm gonna move on to the Charlos. Okay? Now, I know I covered this earlier, but I got to say something about them. Again. I said I want to go harp on this. All right. Now, I don't know how y'all scored it. I know you scored it a draw. I don't know you scored it for Harrison, but I don't know you scored it for Charlo. But I did watch the fight a couple times or so. And first of all, Tony Harrison don't have nothing to celebrate. I'm old school. Retro boxer, he always tell you KQKC is old school. Now, what that means is I don't take nothing for granted or for life. So, that's right. I don't. So, but hey, it is what it is. And Oh yeah, smash that like button, big facts. You got that right. Smash that like button. But I'm gonna tell you something. The Charlos, I'm gonna start with Jamal first. Okay. Now, Jamal, okay, he fought a good fight. He fought a great fighter, a veteran, a Russian. Even though he been inactive, but that's inactive in the ring. I try to tell everybody that. When you see he been inactive, you be like, oh, okay, he gonna mop the floor with him. No, he's not. Just because he been inactive in a ring or a competition setting, don't mean he ain't been practicing and working out. Everybody said, well, where this guy been? He been in the gym working out, waiting on someone to call him. And where was he at when you called him? Right there. That's right. Right there. So, anyway, Eddie Hearn is not going to make that fight with Wilder. Tony Harrison, he will make that fight with Charlo. You know why? Because just the holidays. So once the holidays blow over, and you know, after tomorrow or Thursday, whatever, you know, he hear all the naysayers. He's gonna read about it. They're gonna do him like they did Tim Bradley. You know, enjoy that belt because you didn't win it. That's right, you didn't win that belt. Hey, Merry Christmas to you, my man. Merry Christmas, brother. All right, Merry Christmas to everybody in the chat. Hell, you know, Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year. The people out there viewing, you know, I see how many I got out there so far. You know, good. You know, hey, Merry Christmas to you all too. So again, like I said, this guy, what's the name? Cobalt. Wait. No. Don't want to make no mistake. Uh, yeah, it was Crowbar, whatever, Crowbar, and Charlo Jamal. Now he fought a good fight, great fight for being a veteran and who had a long layoff. But he's been working, and you can tell he's been working out. And who knows, he probably put on 10 pounds. He was bigger than Maul, no doubt. Maul did what he could. But, you know, he can't take it. You know, he can't take it. You know, he couldn't take how his brother lost. Because I seen a lot of mistakes when I rewind it the third time that Jamal was making. Why? Because his brother lost. And I seen Jamal do those same fundamentals in other fights with Trout and everybody else. But when you dazed or your mind is heavy and you share the same DNA with that person, and when that person hurts, you hurt. So, I mean, it's only fair. Look at them. You know, they know each other. I mean, if you just close your eyes and picture Jamel sitting at the bar, taking a drink, thinking about how he lost his title, being sorry, you know, throwing a pity party, you know. Then here comes his twin brother, knew exactly where he was at, knew exactly where he was at emotionally wise. That's what 1 minute identical twins do, you know. So, one loss And what? 17 knockout, 19. I'm not for sure, but he will. I guarantee you, he will be ready next time, and it will be a next time. It might be in Detroit, but that's okay. Marlon is used to fighting in hostile territory. You know, I got to stand up for a minute, but it is what it is. Let me read some of these chats real quick. Oh, okay, Mary Kemp. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, I appreciate everybody listening in. Cause this is, man, we working, man. The LDBC, you know, some taking breaks, some doing this, some doing that. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm only 8 subscribers away from 300. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, man, hit the subscribe button. Man, I'm trying to get 300 before January the 1st. Now, hopefully I can get it, you know. But what I'm trying to say is that you, my subscribers, that already subscribed, that been with me since day one, you know, and I'm not going to forget it. I said once I make 1,000 subs, the first 100 subscribers that stuck by me, you know, I'm gonna have, you know, something special for them. You know, I'm talking about gift, you know, no videos or nothing like that. I'm talking about real shit, you know, because sure, you could have went to another channel, which you probably is, you know, but you stuck and hung in there with me and gave me motivation to do this. Now you might not know this, but I was gonna give it up, you know, because I wouldn't give no subs or nothing, and nobody wanted to listen. And so I was like, you know, motherfucker, I'm wasting my time. You know, I know boxing. I just might as well enjoy it by myself. But I like explaining it. You know, I like the technical part of it. You know, I don't know about you all, but it's one thing. I'm gonna get to your comment in 1 minute, my bet. Uh, uh, there's one thing I like about boxing today. It's the strategy. You know, I hate when a fighter is a pretty good fighter, but don't know how to cut off the ring. You know, I heard Paulie say, well, that's something that can't be taught. That's something that you can learn. Yeah, that can be taught. You know, every time the referee breaks y'all up, every time y'all try to, you know, find your punches or whatever, you know, cut them off. Cut the ring off, you know, as long as your opponent knows he has an escape route, then that's when he's gonna, you know. So, but like I said, I like the technical part of it, strategic part of it. I mean, I really do. So, now, Jamel Charlo. Now, emotions went high, and it went high on my end, okay? Because I was the first one, maybe the second, to put out a video that said it was a straight up robbery. You go back, I didn't delete it. You go back because I want to show you, you know, the world, whatever, that, hey, he made some good points, but I might have been wrong. Maybe it wasn't a robbery, but it was a draw at best, and it was a win at best. But I can't see Mike doing what he can do. I just couldn't see that. Not Mikey, Harrison. So, Emil will have to start at the drum. Now, I don't know if it's a drum board, but he's going to have to do the right thing. So, settle down to, let me see what he's saying. Glad you didn't throw in the towel. Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Stanley Brown. Salute KQKC and to the LDBC. Just subscribe and down with the LDBC and subscribe to 5 members. Now, the truth. Okay, hey, that's all right, my brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, I hope you hit that the icon bell, okay? That way you get all the notifications. All right. And lately YouTube been playing around with the notifications, but not mine. I think everybody be getting mine, because I'm a young channel and I've been at it for about 7 months. So I guess they pick on the big fish before they pick on the little fish. But hey, LDBC, we doing our thing, man. We working. And as I mentioned, come January the 1st, you know, I guess it's doubling down because I did 7 videos Saturday. No, on Sunday or Saturday or Sunday. I didn't know I did that many, but I normally do 3. But I will be doing 3, 4, or 5. So it's always someone interested in what's going on in the current state of boxing. Everybody want to know what Earl Spence doing in Jamaica. Did you know Earl Spence's father is Jamaican? A lot of people didn't know that, So a lot of people didn't know that Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier was best friends. A lot of people didn't know that. You have to know where you came from to even know where you're going. That's right. So, but with that, I just want to reiterate that Jamel Charlo, he might need to be by himself for a while, reevaluate some things. I'm quite sure, they still open, they got the gym open. But, you just got to work hard. That's all. So, anyway, Charlo, brother, you're going to be all right. Take your time. The greats always come back. Now, don't be the hype that shit Adrian Broner put up on the web talking about here, all the greats that lost. Well, I tell you what, you're not a great Adrian Broner. You was a B-level fighter. And I said was lightly. Because he might just surprise us. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Now, glad you didn't throw in the towel. Okay, you said that, my bad. Yeah, you know what, my bad. I'm glad I didn't either, brother. You know that? Because soon as, see, when you get out there and get your name out there and you do your videos and, and you go at it, when I first started, I was doing 3, 4 a day. And one of the brothers from the LDBC, got in contact with me. Just to see what I was about. It wasn't no big deal, this and that, and that was it. They said, hey, I was pretty much invited to join the LDBC. So, with that, it comes a community. With that, it comes a lot of responsibilities, you know, because we have to make sure that you all know what's happening every day or night. Something happens. Now, my next fight, I want to call. I never did it before. Marlo's Corner does it. Pranay, he does it. And I just want to call one out. And you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna do about evening, bro. Should I stream it or what? So I don't know. It's coming on now on both things. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, gotta find something for these kids to do today. My two grandbabies. So. But anyway, I appreciate everyone in the chat. Okay. I think I've been on here long enough for the holidays, and I'm gonna let y'all get to whatever y'all need to be done. And y'all know y'all wives and girlfriend telling y'all asses, come on, motherfucker, what you doing? Huh? Who are you listening to? Huh? You feel me? You feel me? I can't even do this shit. Man, player, man, player, Junior. Junior the truth is my guy, though. You know that? 78, that's my guy. You know, when I talk to him on the telephone, that motherfucker sounds just like he sounds on TV. He crazy, you know. He crazy. Yeah, he be having me down, you know. But we all, like I say, we all got something to contribute, you know. We all got something to put in the cake. I already explained that, you know. But with that, you know, hey, if you haven't subbed to this channel, I really need your subscription today, right now. So I believe, I believe I'm like 8 down or something, 7 down, yeah, to 300. And I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad for how long I've been on here, but hey, one thing I can say, we working, all right? And we working on Christmas Eve. And that's about it, you know. There won't be no more video talk from me today, okay? I will catch you tomorrow, okay? I will catch you tomorrow right off of Punk Junk Morning Show with my boy, Junior the Truth, the LDBC brother. Now, with that, I do wish you all a happy holidays. Okay? And now people can stop bugging me while I'm doing this. And old shit. And my bad. Okay, you got a wrench. Oh shit, he got a wrench. Okay. I miss everybody. Okay. Yeah. With that, I'm out of here. And peace and love and happy holidays to you and your families. And I hope everyone gets what they wanted for Christmas. Peace and love. Shout out to the LDBC. Peace.